closer, yeah, get closer, moving closer, cause I got a couple things.
Yo, what's up? I really Yo, what's up? It's the token, no joking, JT. And I am back with another video. First things first, I need for you guys to like and subscribe to this video. Do that now before the video even gets started, because I know you're gonna like what I gotta say. I know you're gonna like it. So just go ahead and subscribe to this video. And also go ahead and turn notifications on. So before I give y'all any tips and advice, any of my secrets and all of that, I'm gonna need y'all to take care of that first. So go ahead and like and subscribe. Take your time. I'll be right back. Y'all subscribe yet? Did you? All right, I'll give you a minute. So by now, So by now you subscribe to the channel, and by the title, you can tell what is going on. Back. By the title of this video, you can tell what's going on. So I am about to give you guys, or answer a lot of questions. I know it's a lot of videos floating around on YouTube talking about rice water and if it's really good for your hair, if it's really beneficial, does it really work? That's probably like the main question that everybody has, and I'm here to debunk the myths. And yeah, so all throughout the video I'll be dropping different gems, so stay tuned, watch each part, because I know you want your hair to grow. A shout out to Super Styles. Actually tells me all the time, like in this period of growing my hair, some people actually do hit like a roadblock where your hair just doesn't want to grow anymore. So, you know what I'm saying? There are a couple of things that I have noticed and realized during this hair growth process that really assist with getting your hair, like allowing your hair to grow a lot faster. So you trying to get that 1 inch growth in like 1 day, you got to do what I say. It's just no questions asked. You gotta do what I say, period. So, but all right. So first things first, there are 2 different types of rice water that you can use when applying it to your hair. Also, if you didn't know, rice water is actually also very beneficial for your skin as well. But if you want some skin stuff, you need some skin advice, go watch my other video. But no, as far as rice water is really beneficial for your hair and your skin, but today focusing on the hair. As far as the 2 different types of rice water, there are 2 different types of rice water. There is like plain rice water, and then there's fermented rice water. Basically, the difference is going to be the plain rice water. That is the rice water that they sit for about 30 minutes to an hour. With the fermented rice water, you are allowing a little bit more time for it to kind of sit and just do its thing. Get all those carbs and vitamins and really kind of have it pull. If you know anything about fermentation, it's kind of that period, like if you drink, can't think of it and I drink it all the time. Wait. Kombucha. Just like that. You have to let kombucha sit to get all of its properties out. Well, it's the same thing with the rice water. So you have your plain rice water and you have your fermented rice water. For this, this is the first gem of the video. I recommend using fermented rice water. That is what's gonna allow that super fast, really quick growth in your hair because it's pulling out more properties from the rice. So if you have the time, I want to just use the other rice water, that's perfectly fine as well. It's just going to be based off of your preference, what you have time, what you like, what you have time to do. They're both going to work. I just feel like the fermented rice water really kind of gets in there and provides those really, really fast results. So if you want to really quickly, as far as the benefits of rice water, there are carbohydrates in rice water that greatly strengthens your hair. One thing about hair is knowing like the porosity of your hair. That's not going to be in this video. I'll make a video about that. But just knowing the different things about hair health, and it strengthens your hair and it reduces friction. You know what I'm saying? With seasonal changes and different things like that, your hair goes through a lot of friction if you're always kind of styling your hair in different ways. All of these things are going to cause friction in the hair. So those carbs in the rice water are really going to lock that down. You know what I'm saying? So also, amino acids in rice water that are that help with hair regeneration and to grow at a faster speed. So you want those amino acids mixed in with those carbohydrates that, they work together basically to assist with your hair growing faster. So that's a really big thing about rice water. That's one of the key things that's going to help, along with some of the other gems I'll be dropping shortly. Rice water is going to have your vitamins B, vitamin C, and vitamin E. All of these are going to assist with your hair growing fast. So, that's key. Isn't this whole thing about your hair growing faster? So the moment that you all have been waiting for, how to make the rice water. So first things first, you want to get you some rice. You want some rice, and you're gonna need something to actually store the rice in while it's sitting. So you want you some rice, and you want you I use a mason jar, just because I feel like I use a mason jar. I feel like it's easier, and I actually use the mason jar to kind of measure on it as well. Get you some rice, get you a jar or something to keep it in so that the rice can sit for a minute. That's gonna be step number one. It doesn't matter what kind of rice you use. You can use white rice, you can use brown rice, you can use long rice, you can use short rice, non-organic or organic. Honestly, it really doesn't matter as long as you use rice. As me, what I personally use, I prefer organic and I prefer brown. Again, it really honestly doesn't matter, but with me and my experience, I use the organic and I use the brown rice. I buy a lot of things organic, so I'm just that person, but organic and brown. Now your second step is you're gonna want to rinse the rice off. So in some cold water, a bowl that you can actually drain the water out of, really doesn't matter. What this is basically doing is just removing the impurities. I know we want the rice to sit and to go through that period or process of fermentation, but we don't want all the dirt and chemicals and whatever else, might have been at the place where the rice was packaged. You don't want any of that on your hair. Might feel like it's kind of backwards, but some people might have wanted to know, how much rice do you use? That's completely up to you. That's why I personally like to use mason jars, because it has a little lines on it. So I kind of just use that. I fill up my rice to a certain line, and then I kind of just double up, and then you just want to have more water than rice, obviously. So some people get into the specifics of the measurements. I really don't think it matters. You know what I'm saying? As long as there's enough water to put in your hair. Once you do that, of course, you're gonna put the rice in the jar. As far as the water that you're gonna put in the jar, I prefer to use a lukewarm water. In my mind, I think lukewarm works fine, but whatever works for you, but I say use the lukewarm water. So once you have your rice in the jar, some people like to, before you, before you let it sit. Personally, I add sometimes an oil that's good for your hair. I'll add a castor or an argan or something like that. Some people put in little orange peels or lemon peels or something like that to assist with the smell of it. The smell doesn't really bother me as much because I'm not leaving the water in my hair for a long period of time. So now, depending on what you're trying to do, like I said, if you're trying to just do a regular rice water, don't have the time or patience or whatever to let it sit. You only need to let it sit for about 30 minutes to an hour. Of course, there's any time frame is okay. You just don't want to let it sit for any time less than I would say an hour, but even 30 minutes would be okay. I'm just gonna have regular water. To grow my hair 1 inch in a day, I actually let mine sit between 12 and 24 hours. I say let it sit for about 12 to 24 hours and you are going to have some really good fermented rice water. So, a gem. All right, so once your water has been sitting and you're ready to use the water in your hair, some people actually prefer to dilute the rice water, drain it if that's your preference, drain it from the rice, and then you have just your water by itself. Since I have mine in a mason jar, to be completely honest, I'll just pour mine straight from the mason jar into the spray bottle that I use to put it on my hair because I'm just gonna throw the jar away anyway. Again, this is for me. I feel like, I want all those vitamins and all those amino acids and all those carbs. I want it all in my hair, you know what I'm saying, just to speed up that process so that I can get that growth. I say do that, but you can pour it straight on your hair if that's what you want to. I spray bottle mine, whatever works best for you, whatever's clever. As far as the different types of ways that you can use the rice water, it has a pre-wash, which basically means that you are spraying or pouring the rice water onto your hair before you shampoo and condition it. During your wash and shampoo it, basically after you shampoo, you can, put the rice water in there, allow it to sit for a minute, then put your conditioner in, allow that to sit, and then rinse everything out. If you want to do it like I do, I shampoo my hair, I condition my hair, and then I put the rice water in. And when I put the rice water in, I put a leave-in conditioner in my hair, and I'm about to drop a gem. I don't think y'all heard me. I'm about to drop the gem for how you get your hair to grow so quickly. What I do is, I put the rice water in my hair after I condition it because I don't leave the first round of conditioner in for too long. Put it in for maybe about 5 minutes or whatever it says on like the jar. Wash that out with still lukewarm water, not cold water just yet. I spray the rice water all in my hair. I put leave-in conditioner in my hair. I put a shower cap on my hair. I let it sit anywhere between 30 minutes to an hour. Now the gem is that leave-in conditioner is going to be a key part of your hair growth as well. You want to deep condition your hair anyway. You want to do that anyway, but it's like double with the rice water. Like, once you left that in for about 30 minutes to an hour, you just want to rinse that out with cold water and you're good. Like, style however you desire. Personally, I would say go for a protective style. You don't want to go from a process like that and then, apply heat or something directly to your hair. So, one question that I feel like, most question that people ask me with the rice water is, how often can you do the rice water process? The answer is very simple. As often as you want to. As often as you wash your hair, because you think about it, the rice and everything is natural. Like, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you do it like me, you get the organic and all of that. I would say as often as you just naturally wash your hair. If you wash your hair once a week and you want to use it once a week, if you wash your hair once every other week, once a month, hell, if you wash your hair once a year. As often as you want to use the rice water, you can. So that is this. Wait. Those are the steps to how I make rice water to grow my hair an inch in a day. Will your hair grow an inch in a day? I hope so. But you gotta just try it out and see. Be sure to comment below. Let me know what you thought of this video. Let me know what you think about the process. Let me know if you need some advice. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know whatever you want to let me know. You know what I'm saying? But thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for subscribing and liking, because you already did that. Because you're supposed to do that in the beginning. You already subscribed. You already like. So thank you. Yeah, turn your notifications on. Gems. I'm dropping gems all 2020. So mic drop. But nah, thank y'all so much for tuning in It's been a pleasure, and I will see you very, 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 very soon. Thanks so much, and take care.